Hey, I wanted to thank everyone for showing up. We love being the host. This is the second time we've been here. And at Edmunds, we feel like it's important that the tech community gets together in Southern California. So please stick around, network. We have a lot to learn from one another. So I wanted to thank everyone for coming.
Do you want to jump right in and start showing everybody what you've got here on the iPad?
Can we turn on the Elmo?
Yep.
How's that? Hold on, let me, yeah, well.
That's better. Yeah.
Better? Okay, so this is the Edmunds iPad app. This is actually awaiting review in iTunes. I'm sure you guys know how that feels. We submitted it last Friday and waiting for Apple to approve. So, you know, the whole idea behind this app is, you know, car buying should be fun. You know, it's a big purchase, but you know, this is Southern California. We all like our cars. They represent us, who we are. So we really wanted to reach people as you're home. You know, maybe you're on the couch. You see a car commercial, and the ability to sort of just be on the couch in a relaxed setting, that lean back time, to get all the information you need about purchasing a car. And so, you know, you can see with the app, we really wanted to get people directly into cars right away so you could see pictures. So we have a lot of facets here where you can say, like, I'm looking for a crossover. I've already set this up, so between 25 and 35,000. And you can go through and sort of see and narrow down maybe the criteria of cars that you're looking for. And what we have over here is these little tabs. And right now, that's the pricing tab. You know, the two top things we hear from our customers are, what's the price, and also miles per gallon. So we wanted to really show those top and center. But the other thing is we've got a little comparison. So this is, it's hard to read, but these are pros and cons. So between these different vehicles, you can kind of get a glimpse of what the differences are. And tech is something that we worked really hard on, and it's really hard to see these, but let me zoom in. These are little icons that represent car technology. So you have, you know, hands-free satellite radio, iPod. And for people, you know, who are interested in having, you know, satellite radio, you can actually tap on that. It'll go into this Cadillac SRX, and actually you can, one, learn what it is, and then also see sort of like articles and learn more about it. So the whole idea was really combining data that we have and making it, presenting it in a sort of intuitive way so that you can really just explore and go through and find what you're looking for.
So you're really drilling down to very specifics then.
Yeah, it's, you know, we at Edmunds, we pride ourselves in our data and our quality and breadth of data, and we really wanted to sort of make it easy, easy to get to. So let me just show you a couple more things. One of the things we're proud of is our spec screen. Usually, you know, you get specs. It's a bunch of like a list of, you know, words and measurements. And what we wanted to do was really tie pictures, because, you know, pictures speak a lot more than just words. So you can dig in here and actually see the car, and then you can look through. So everything is sort of one swipe or one swipe away.
What about where to buy them?
Good question. So there's a little, this little scrubber, what we call the scrubber, allows you to, for every car we have in here, you can basically get pricing, options, review, but there's one which is inventory. So, you know, it's really important to, let me zoom out really quick. So this actually, using your location services, will present cars in your area. And one of the really cool features that we like is we get inventory and dealer photos. So we can actually see this very car. And you can, you know, basically shop from your couch and see what cars are around you and actually see the pictures without ever having to go to the dealership. So we're really trying to arm people with all the information that they're going to need before you know, having to go to the dealership and start that, which can be sometimes a intimidating negotiation process for some people.
When do you think people are going to be using this? Do you think it's going? When are people going to be using it? Do you think it's going to be, you know, the husband and wife sitting on the couch watching television? She's watching Desperate Housewives. He's got the iPad. You know, when do you see people using it the most often?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the great thing about mobile is, you know, you could take this with you into a dealership. Depending on where you're at in your research process, it could be very casual. You might see a commercial of a car and you're like, hey, I want to check that out. So we've tried to give you sort of everything from photos. If I just go down here to the end, color is really important. Some people like black cars, some people like white cars, and so we wanted to allow people to see. It's hard to see up here, but if anyone's interested afterward, I can show you on here. You know, really getting close to the car as much as possible without actually going to the dealership.
Did you focus on existing data just from Edmunds in terms of what people were clicking on, what they were most interested in, to determine what features you wanted to put in the app?
Yeah, I mean, we talk to our customers. We've brought in some focus groups to ask people what's important. Research and having sort of a direct communication with our customers played really into sort of what features we did provide. And we do have a lot of data, and so you know, it's really trying to present it in a format. And the iPad's been great, as everyone here knows, in terms of, you know, people not being intimidated and just really being able to touch on what you're interested in, and that sort of, you know, bringing the visual aspects to life. And so this is just our first shot at it, and we got a lot of good ideas for improving it over time. Yeah.
Add some videos of the cars in action too.
Yeah. That is a good idea. I think we have some of those, but I'm not going to try to find those right now.
Well, I think we are right up at 7. Do you want to do a quick question, Seth, from the audience? Oh. This one was first.
The question was, what do you get by using the app? Well, the one thing we've done is the technology piece that we've done here. We don't have this currently on the website, but really breaking down all the technology. So not only, you know, we try to, Bluetooth, for example, you know, there's a video, so you can instantly, one, learn about what Bluetooth is. This next section in the middle here tells you which trim do you have to buy to actually get Bluetooth as an option on the vehicle. So trying to help you determine, you know, which vehicle. And I guess the short answer is there's not a major differentiating factor, except that this is a little bit easy to sort of aggregate the various information on the website into less clicks and less navigation.
Well, thank you very much.
Sure, thank you.
Stephen Gandee with Edmunds.